Hey guys, you're watching Boogie Plays Games, where sometimes Boogie plays games, and today I'm going to play a little bit more of Will You Press the Button questionmark.com. You cannot have a question mark in a URL. I'm pretty sure of that. It pisses me off every time. Hey, but this is the fourth time I played this video game on the channel. Francis has played it once. I played it twice. This will be the third time I've played it, but it's back by popular demand. These are some of the best performing videos on the channel, but not only that, you guys keep asking me to play it again, and not only that, I just really enjoy playing this game. I will play this sometimes when it's just me, alone, waiting for my system to compile a video, or when I'm waiting for some time to pass, or whatever. So I figure, why not? I will do this right here, right now, for you guys. Well, the choices are, will I press the button and that'll make it happen, or I will not, and that'll make it not happen. Would you press the button, you would legalize gay marriage, but you would become a homophobe. Well, okay, now we got to ask ourselves, is this a global reach? Because here in the United States, we now have the wonderful, blessed unions for anybody who wants to have them. You can be married if you want to be in the United States. It's true of a lot of other places in the world. It's not true everywhere, though. So this would be granting the right, hopefully, to everybody in the world, but then I would have to hate people. So I guess what I would be like uncomfortable at like strip clubs, and I couldn't watch Will and Grace or something. Like couldn't go to gay club. I mean, that's fine. You know, that's fine. If I'm the only one in the world that, boy, then I have so many gay friends. But here's the thing. It doesn't mean that I would hate the person. I might just dislike what they do in their bedrooms. And that would not be so bad. That would be worth it so that everyone in the world could be happy. So I would be miserable, and a few of my friends would be miserable, but everyone else would be happy. I'm okay with that. Especially because there's places in the world you get put to death for being gay. You can't even, I mean, they'll kill you. This is a good question. That's a good dilemma. I like that. Will you press the button? You can talk to animals, but there's a 50-50 chance that it'll be actual words or just animal noises. I don't like this question. Here's the thing. I can already talk to animals. They're just not talking back. And there's a 50-50% chance that'll be actual words. I don't get this question. How many people like this question? 20% did not like that question. I don't know. But I can already talk. All right, I don't like that question. You'll see. Everyone you meet will enjoy your company, and you can influence their thoughts about you. Master manipulator at work. But you will lose knowledge of your current friends and family. No! I love my friends and family. That is not good. That's a good question. I'm not going to do that, but I guess I can make all new friends and family. I guess if I hated my friends and family, that's a good question. Like if you're an angsty teenager and you're at home and you're just like miserable all the time, yeah, I guess it's pretty good then. But you can live in an anime world. Yes, I've been told not to pronounce it anime, so I won't anymore. Anime world. No, you know what? I would live in an anime world. It's my world. It's my choice. But you will never remember the real world. Again, I have too many people I care about. I'm doing too good here in this life. I'm still fat shit, but other than that, I'm still doing pretty good here. Will you press the button? I will not. Let's see. You can travel back in time. I'd love to do that, but you can only travel back in time. Ugh, so I can't come back forward. But I love technology. No, I love technology. I love technology too much, and I love the people that I'm with right now. Now, if I could do it like Slaughterhouse-5 and travel back in time in my own body, that would be interesting, and get to relive. Well, that's not the question, though. You get $20,000 a month for the rest of your life, but your worst enemies gets twice as much. That's good. I don't really have any enemies. I don't know who my enemies are. Who are my enemies? I'm not a superhero. I don't have rivalries like that. So yes, whoever my enemies are, my worst enemy, you can have money. I get money, you get money. Everybody gets money. We're all getting money. You become a wizard, but you can't listen to music. Done. I don't really listen to music now. I listen to like the occasional epic rap battle by, the guys at Epic Rap Battles History. I listen to the occasional Dan Bull track. Otherwise, I don't really like music that much. You can fly, but only for as long as you can hold your breath. I am really fat, so I can only hold my breath for a short period of time. That would still be useful for like getting up on the roof, or alternatively being able to avoid going upstairs. Because I'm gonna hate stairs, but that's why we have elevators. But there's no downside. So of course I'm going to do that. Of course I'm going to do that. That's not a very good question because there's no downside. It's all upside. You can choose a book to live in, but you have to marry the villain. Which book has a really sexy villain? Which book has a really sexy villain? I can't think of any good books with a good sexy villain. I can think of a lot of books with some very non-sex. They don't make a lot of sexy villains now that I think about it. Most of the villains out there are just generally like gross old dudes and are like angry about stuff. Angry white men. I don't know. No, I will not do that. I could not come. If you come up with a good book, let me know in the comment section below what book I could have been living in and I screwed up that has a sexy, sexy, sexy villain. You will receive £5,000 or an equivalent of your choice, non-taxable, for killing a person. You cannot be arrested for this, and nobody except the person you kill knows that you did it, and they're not going to do anything with it, except tell the devil. But they must be conscious prior to the killing. You must keep eye contact during the kill. They are fully aware and can talk during the event. I mean, that's fine if there's not a chance they're going to kill me back, and I'm going to get £5,000 for it. Then I could kill somebody like really bad, really, really evil. Like, I don't know, they're not telling me who I'm supposed to kill here, but if I can kill, like, some important member of ISIS and, like, save the world, if I can kill some evil dictator like King Jong-un or whatever, I mean, that's a good deal. I don't really like the idea of killing anybody. Like, even for the greater good, I don't know if I could ever handle having blood on my hands. I don't know if I have it in me. And if they're going to, like, lecture me about it, like, oh, I'm not that bad of a dictator, you know, I let the women wear pants, the boys can have pizza now. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, man. No, you know, I'm going to do it for the greater good. It's for the greater good. But now if I have to kill somebody I don't want to kill, that's terrible. I think that was a good question, though. You become a certified genius for 6 days a week. I'm already 1 for 7, baby. But one randomly determined day a week, you fall into a vegetative state. I would just call that the day I get caught up on sleep. I mean, sure, I'm not a genius. I'm pretty far from a genius. I think I have slightly above average intelligence, and that's it. So, yeah, I could use the upgrade. I'll take the upgrade. 6 days a week and finally beat my wife at magic. You can respawn if you die, yes. But a random person close to you dies in your place if you do. Oh, how close? Like, how close, right? You know? Oh, but I don't think I could live with the guilt. But at least I'd be alive. But then I would always know that I chose to have that power. And then what if somebody like my wife dies? I would not run the risk. I would not run the risk of my wife dying. No, I can't do that. Again, I'm terrified of death. I'm not going to lie. It's some scary shit. I don't know what's on the other side, and I am not ready to find out. I would rather never know. I'd like to stay here forever until this planet falls into the sun, and then I'll sit on the surface of the sun and bake. I don't care if that was my option. All right, okay, let's go. Good question. I will not. Women rule the world. Girls already rule the world, according to the Queen, Beyonce. But men are relegated to only function as laborers and soldiers. Many will turn to crime and rebellion. Wow, that's... Many will turn to crime and rebellion because we're only laborers and soldiers. Why would that... How do you know that that's going to happen? How do you know, question maker, how do you know that's going to happen? Will I get to turn to crime and rebellion? I mean, here's the thing. Women pretty much already rule the world. Not in the entire world, certainly not in some countries, but in places like the United States and Canada, I mean, happy wife, happy life. That's just common sense. You know, your mom, you don't think your mom rules the world. You go back talk her and see if you get a fucking allowance, okay? So I don't think there's a reason to vote for that. I don't think there's a reason for that. Sorry, ladies, but you already have about as much power as you're going to get here in the United States. You pretty much rule the roost. We're about to have a female president, I'm fairly certain. Possibly 50-50 chance at this point. You could control the weather, but you would be stuck in the last video game you played. The last video game I played was H1Z1. What a terrible, hellish place to live. And controlling the weather and a zombie apocalypse is not useful. Unless zombies died of the cold. But no, it's a really small map. So, no. No. I will not press the button. That is terrible. Good question, though. I wish I played a better video game. You will get military retirement benefits without having to work in the military, but you have to attend Marine Advanced Training for full 2 years. Okay, I could definitely use the Marine Advanced Training. I'm all for that. But then I don't actually serve, and I don't actually, do anything. And here's the thing. There's not enough benefits being offered to our veterans as it is. So I think this is a bum deal. I think our veterans are getting a bum deal. I think they should be getting a lot more for risking their lives to save lives. I mean, come on. So, and I'm definitely not going to take it from somebody else. That's not going to happen. So no, I will not. I will not. But I could use boot camp. 2 years of boot camp. That'd be a pretty good deal. All nukes are erased from existence, and everyone forgot how to make them, but you and a loved one of your choice dies. No. Here's the thing. We've only used a couple of nukes at this point, and we're not likely to use the others because of mutually assured destruction, and I want to live, and I know my wife wants to live. She'd be like, no, fuck that. Not a very good question. That's not a very good question. That's fine. You will have all the money, but you don't have time to spend it. That's like Bill Gates, right? Like Bill Gates has all the money in the world, but he doesn't really have time to do anything because he's too busy fighting malaria and all this other stuff. But that's the thing. You could give away the money. If you had all the money, you could give away the money, and you could make people's lives better, and you could try to cure malaria like Bill Gates. So yeah, sure, I'll do that. All right, I'm pretty busy as it is right now. I'm pretty busy as it is. On some days, I consider making one of these YouTube videos my break. This is like my break today from all the other stuff we do. Your loved ones will never suffer another nightmare again, nor will any horrific things ever happen to them for the rest of their lives. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. But you have to be the one that travels into their dreamland every night to vanquish those nightmares and bad vibes. And if you die in combat, you die for realsies. Wow. You changed the rules a little bit there. Okay, number one, I don't know what my loved ones' nightmares are like, but my wife seems to be sleeping pretty good. I'm the one with the nightmares. I'm the one with the crazy. I have these reoccurring nightmares. One where I'm being drowned in a shower like in a Scooby-Doo cartoon by an evil witch. Another where I'm living in this house but I don't recognize it, and there's ghosts in it and the lights never work and there's monsters chasing me, and I dream that loved ones have come back from the dead to hurt me, and sleeping for me is just nightmares and night terrors and night panics and stuff like that. It's just miserable. Somebody do this for me. Somebody out there do this for me. But my wife seems to be most of my friends seem to be sleeping pretty good. So I'll let them just do it themselves. I don't want to risk dying. But then again, if I could actually go in there and fight their demons, that would be cool. I'm not going to do this. They're fine. They can do it. They can handle it on their own. It's just bad dreams. It's just a dream. It's just a dream. You gain the ability to shapeshift into anything, like a skinny dude. But once every month, you must take a stereotypical internet addict to the prom in the living room of their waifu. Woo! What 8-year-old wrote this question? You stereotypical internet addict to the prom in the living form of their waifu. What? No! No, that's the dumbest question. That's the worst question. That is so bad. You can fly. Well, I can already fly for as long as I can hold my breath. You can fly, but you can never, ever believe again everything you know, and love becomes darkness, and you start to lose your soul eventually. You will be nothing but a ghost and can never feel again. You're stuck on Earth forever, and you'll never see the internet again. Oh, we have found the bad part. You press the button. We have found the dumb questions. We have found the stupid. I was about to say, though, you become darkness and you lose your soul. What is this? My childhood? That's already happened to me. At least I can fly, but no. Everybody on Earth will be willing to have sex with you. You mean right now? But you can never have a meaningful relationship. No, sex is fleeting. Sex is okay. You look at me and you think, Boogie, you've not had that much sex. So I've had enough. It's reasonable. I really like having sex with my wife. I liked having sex with the ladies I've had sex with in the past. I don't need a lot of sex. I don't need crazy amounts of sex. I don't need to have sex with a bunch of different partners. I've had a handful of partners. I'm grateful to have those partners. I've also had my hand as a partner, if you know what I'm saying. And that was plenty. I think being in a meaningful relationship is so much more important. Having friends, having people that I care about, being in genuinely love, I like that a lot better. You know, I still got my hand no matter what happens. Even if my wife tomorrow wakes up tomorrow and she's like, actually, I never realized this, but you ugly. I still got my hand. At least she'll still hang out with me. You get a record contract, become a singer, and you're world known, but everybody compares you to the likes of Nicki Minaj, Justin Bieber, Lil Wayne, etc. Who cares? Who cares? Everybody has haters. Nicki Minaj has some haters. Justin Bieber has some haters. Well, you can't do anything in this world without getting some haters. You know, you walk down the street, you're going to get some haters. You wear the wrong shirt, you dye your hair, you whatever. People just get mad at you. People are just always mad. And sometimes they're going to get mad at you. But if you get to be a world-class singer and you get to do what you love for a living and everybody around you enjoys you, but not everybody, just some people hate you, fuck them. Fuck them. It only matters what you think. And if you love yourself, and there are plenty of people out there who do love you, fuck them. Let them hate you. All those little haters down in the comment section going below, fuck you. I don't care. That's fine. That's fine because I'm happy. My wife's happy. We're happy. And I'm not even that good at what I do. And you're saying I could be a good singer? At least I'd be good at something. At least I would be good at something. You're confident and happy with the way you look. Well, that's never going to happen. But everyone secretly thinks you're ugly. That's the opposite of right now. That is the opposite of right now. I'll take it. You are immune to any effects of temperature, including being on fire or completely frozen. Nice. But you cannot feel any warmth. It's cold enough in this house as it is. No. No, thank you. No, thank you. You're never uncomfortably too warm or too cold in everyday situations. It must have been winter when somebody was writing these questions. But whenever you shower bathe, the water is either boiling hot or ice cold to the bone. No. No, I like baths way too much. You can become a girl for however long you want, but be very cute, and every person likes you, but you get your period every month. And if you stay as a girl for over a month, you stay a girl forever. Oh my God. I'm trying to think of what I can say about this on the channel and get away with it. I gotta say, man, okay, all right. Based on the women I've known, having a period is not great. It's not great. But having those other girl parts seem to be pretty fantastic. I'm not going to go into too much detail here because I know some young people watch this. All I'm going to say is my fingers are going to get real wrinkled. The other 26 days, 25 days, 24 days a month. My fingers are going to get real wrinkled. That's all I'm saying. I'm doing it. We're doing it. Yep, we're doing it. Guys, I think that's the perfect one to end on. I'm going to go wash my wrinkled fingers here. Guys, thanks for watching. I love you very much. And I'll speak with you again soon. My God.